Okay, hello everybody. My name is Jared Weathers, and this is the Uncultured Movie Podcast. I am here with a couple of guys who are cool. They're cool guys. um, yeah, so we have Fawad. Please
Oh,
say hello.
hello. How are you?
I'm good. Hobo, how are you today?
I'm doing fine.
Perfect. Okay. Um, So we haven't talked. Well, I mean, we talked a little bit, but we haven't like talked like this in about a week. So how's everyone's week been?
It's been fine. Just been editing a few videos.
Feel that.
Also, I was yeah, doing my job like programming and like web development and that sort of thing.
Nice, and I will make sure to add your channel onto YouTube as well. Um, yeah. So we have a few things. I have two things in mind I want to talk about. The first is the remake, another remake of the creature from the Black Lagoon. I don't know why they keep trying to remake this movie. They've been trying to do this. I mean, they've done. I mean, there's been so many, and for some reason they just keep doing it. This one, the new one, is going to be by James Wan, which is interesting to me, just because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of his editing and his directing, but
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
he's the guy from both Saw and The Conjuring, right?
Did you do The Conjuring?
He's yeah he's also he directed the Aquaman movie from the DCEU and
Oh
the
yeah, he
sequel of
did.
it. Yeah,
I forgot he did that one.
Yeah, they can't stop just remaking old movies. Like we're getting the new Beetlejuice movie, the
yeah.
new one.
Yeah, we're getting that
Beetlejuice.
sequel after what 40 years or something.
hmm
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So what was
So,
your
but
so? Oh, so did
okay.
you watch the original Black Lagoon
I
back
have
in?
not. I watched one of them. I don't remember which one I watched, but it was not the original black and white one.
And how'd you feel about it?
Um, it was. I don't remember. It was all right. I guess. I don't think they did a very good job on the one I watched. I'm hoping that James Wan does better. 'Cause I do like the Saw movies. The editing's a little weird, but
Yeah, I like the premise of the movies. I just don't like the universe.
I get that.
Like the way he goes about them. Because some of
Yeah.
those traps were just not thought through.
No, they
I
weren't.
think most people would rather like just kind of sit there than do most of the traps.
Yeah. I don't really think a lot of people would try to like put their arm in and try to like uh have half their blood go into like
Yeah,
a
it was like
bucket.
3 liters of blood for like
Yeah,
3 people.
yeah, that's insane.
I mean,
I don't think
my
they would do that.
the two I think was just the most silly
Hmm.
was the fat guy trapped in a room of barbed wire. I think
Yeah,
he had to go 15 feet to get a key and then 15 feet back.
yeah. It was like it wasn't even a straight line. It was like you had to like it was like curved, and he had to like go through it.
He didn't even make it to the key. Like,
No, you know what I mean? Like halfway through.
like if you put a skinny man in there, he would have been fine. But you can't put like a 300-pound man in that trap.
There's some traps I think that he just wanted to see someone die. I don't think he wanted them to succeed.
And then there was what's it called? There was the one where he's this black lady and another fat man, and you had a bucket that was under like a drop box, and whoever put the most weight in the bucket, survived. The
Right.
only thing you had was chopping off parts of your body. It's like,
Yeah, I remember
no,
that.
no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. No, that was weird. My it's gonna sound really weird. My favorite trap is the reverse bear trap. I think that's the most innovative one they've made.
Yeah, that's decently fair. I don't know if I'd be willing to even do that one, like cut under my eye.
Yeah, I feel like most people would just be like, I'm dead either way at this point.
Like quick and painless or like massive suffering.
Yeah, for real.
And apparently the people who created the movie are will get mad if you say that Jigsaw's the bad guy in the movies.
But he is.
No, 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 he's the good guy. He's helping people. It's really stupid. It's really dumb.
No, dude.
It's like
He's the good guy.
And I
it's like
actually watched.
changing their life, like from being bad people to being like good people, and changing their life to be more positive or something. I don't know.
I guess because I
Yeah.
remember I watched the last one. Saw like I might have been called like Saw X or
Saw
something.
X, yeah, Saw 10.
Uh, and he like saved one of the people because they didn't wake up from the trap, and it's like, oh yeah, it's to show he never kills someone without or he doesn't like kill people unfairly. And then I thought back to the one movie where there was this guy covered in grease holding a candle, and he had to unlock a safe to put out the candle, and there was
Yeah, he
numbers on all the
the
walls.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Thousands of combinations, tens of millions. Like he could have been there for years trying to find the right code.
Yeah, for real. Well, that's crazy. I
So
just
yeah, I have a big gripe with those movies.
I feel that.
Yeah, I
Wow.
remember also there was like a spin-off or something by I don't know, I don't remember. Chris, the
And
Oh yeah, Spiral.
Spyro. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
watch Spiral. The games are brutal too for Saw.
Oh really?
They made two games.
No.
Yeah, I mean they were crazy. They weren't good games, but they were crazy
Okay.
games.
I heard Spiral was alright because it doesn't have it's not as insane as the mainline movies.
Yeah,
yeah.
I never watched it, so I don't know I don't know if that's true.
a lot of
I
horror
don't-
movies. I'm kind of glad they petered out a bit. Like glad we're not in another Jason movie. Like I'd rather have another Black Lagoon movie than other like Jason or
Yeah.
probably Freddy.
Well, I don't know if this is a part of that, but I know a few years ago they're trying to redo all of the Universal monster movies, and they're starting with the
Ye-
Mummy, and it sucked, and it killed the entire. It's called the Dark Universe. It killed the entire
Oh
premise.
no, not that movie. Yeah. Are you talking about the one that had the like centaur scorpion dude?
No, it was the new one with Tom Cruise.
Oh god! As soon as you say Tom Cruise, not an action movie, I know it's not a good movie.
Yeah, because they wanted to update all those movies because a lot of them haven't been updated, and they started with the Mummy, and it sucked, and it killed the entire
Yeah,
premise.
and they also like there was a photo with the all the cast of the movies that will be on the universe. I think Johnny Depp was there. Also Javier Bardem, I think.
Well,
You didn't
Did
see
you
this.
hear any updates on how big of a bust that Borderlands movie is? I think they're
um,
still over a net loss of 50 million.
Jesus, I was really hoping the movie would be good.
Yeah, everyone hopes game adaptation movies will be good, but you know.
Well, lately they've been getting better, Which
1 second, I'll be
actually,
back.
okay, leads me into the second thing I wanted to talk about, which is really funny you brought that up. Uh, Hold on, let me pull the details for this so I don't get anything wrong. People don't yell at me. Okay, so back in 2008 there was a movie announced based on the huge property of BioShock that had an estimated $200 million budget. But after the commercial performance of Watchmen, the studio had concerns about the large budget. Eventually, this project did not happen. A second attempt was announced in 2022 by Netflix to be produced by Take Two Entertainment and Vertigo Entertainment, and was considered a lead in to a potential cinematic universe. Still under production as of July 2024. Its scope had been reduced to be a more personal movie, according to producer Roy Lee. So we are getting a Bioshock movie. I believe it's slated to come out next year. I don't know that for sure. Fuad, what do you think about a Bioshock movie?
Yeah, Bioshock movie. There's a lot of like the game is like the story of it is very interesting.
Mhm.
Also, it has many plot, not many plot twists, but there's a plot twist in the Bioshock game.
Mhm.
It's very, very intelligent, and also they're like discussing uh, the, the story of it is yeah. I think it will be translated for a movie. It will be great for a movie. I think if it's handled great, like with great hands. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
I think it'd be rather hard to just either using CGI or costume design.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have anything planned today, and then something just got dropped on me. So
no,
yeah, I'm gonna have to dip out. Apologize. I
okay,
mean, I'll be back in like 15, 20, but
okay,
yeah.
all right,
Okay.
See you guys later.
yeah,
See,
okay,
so without like spoiling anything, but this it has a well structured story. I think also with the gameplay is very very great, but the story is very intriguing, and the plot twist in the ending is like yeah, it's mind blowing. If you
yeah.
think about
I
it.
am. I'm hoping that they do a really good job. And it's an actual like good movie, especially if they're gonna uh try to make it into a cinematic universe. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I know. I don't know about that. I think they have to start with the first movie and see what will happen, and then excite people about games. But they're doing that to excite people to watch the first movie. But I don't know about making a universe.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure about that one. I,
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, it really depends on how good the movie is. If it's good enough, they'll make it into a universe. If it's not as good as they are expecting, it'll probably end right there.
uh, yeah, right. So, what did you watch like the last week? Did you watch something or?
I have not been able to watch anything really. I've been sick for well, I'm getting over it now, but I was sick for a while, so I wasn't really watching movies or anything. Actually, I
Uh,
mean, I guess I did watch a movie. I rewatched the Catfish documentary.
oh, I I didn't watch this.
um, yeah, Catfish is a documentary about this guy named Neve. He I'm not sure if you've watched the show Catfish on MTV or anything.
No, also.
Okay. It's about Neve. He is talking to a lady on Facebook. She says her name is Megan. Um, this movie is where the term catfish originates from, like the meaning about being a fake person online. Um,
Yeah, I know the meaning of the of catfishing. Yeah.
yeah, so that's where this originates. Is this
Hmm.
movie in like I think it came out like 2010 or something.
Oh, I see. I remember there's a movie, but I don't know. I don't remember the actor, but it was like he was like talking to a girl, and the girl turns out to be his father, I think, and
Oh,
it was like he's like getting in touch with his son again, and like giving advices to his son. I don't know what's
oh,
the name of the movie, but I don't remember the actor, but I think who's I will try to find his name. Yeah, but it was a weird movie. Yeah,
yeah. Sounds weird.
yeah, but like is does Catfish like? Did you enjoy it the second time you watched it, or?
Yeah, yeah. I think the first time I watched it, I don't think I watched the whole thing. Uh, or maybe I did. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I watched a movie, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've also watched something called some movie called The Instigators, which Matt Damon was playing the lead role. Also with him, Casey Affleck.
Mm.
It was a weird movie. I don't know. I don't want to spoil something if someone wants to watch it, but like I don't know. There was like a storyline, but many events happen in the movie.
All right.
But I think it's like a messy events. It doesn't line up. I don't know, but it doesn't line up with me. But it was like it was an enjoyable watch for me.
Okay. Well, that's good. Um, I had something and I forgot.
Yeah, but I like the concept of the director James Wan that he's going to make remake Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's like he knows what he's doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
like with the Conjuring movies and whatnot. Yeah,
yeah. I think it should be good. Um,
and also I like the James Wan, and also there is a director, the director of Shazam. He
yeah.
was also directing movies. I think he was directing Annabelle, the director of Annabelle. He made Shazam. I don't know, is there something connected with the superhero movie and the horror movies? I don't know. It's weird. Yeah.
All right. So it looks like Alien Romulus came out today. We will check back with that next week and see how they did over the weekend. It looked really good. I really want to see it. I really like the trailer. Um, yeah, I'm kind
Yeah,
of hoping that does pretty well.
but like he's Ridley Scott is not directing the movie, right?
Um, no, it is uh Fede Alvarez.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, but I think how many like alien movies was made or were made?
I think this is the uh I think Prometheus is part of that too. Without Prometheus, I think
Prometheus
there's
is
five.
what?
I believe there's five Alien movies because if you I don't know if you count Alien versus Predator, but that's a part of it too.
Yeah. I know that. I've watched yeah recently. I've watched like the original one, and
Oh yeah.
I've watched also Aliens. I've watched Alien 3.
Hmm.
I was trying to watch all of them. Yeah, but it's intriguing. Like it was intriguing movies. Yeah, I know that Aliens was directed by James, not James Gunn. Sorry, uh, shoot. I think I my mind is frozen. But he was not Ridley Scott. He was who's the director of Titanic and Avatar?
Uh,
James Cameron. Yeah,
yeah,
James
yeah.
Cameron. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, he like took the movies or the sequel in another direction, but it was enjoyable movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, different tone. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but
Yeah. Huge tone shift. But yeah, so I'm hoping that does well. Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine. No, we talked about it a lot, but it's a good movie. They have passed $1 billion.
oh no, oh my god, that's
So
very like it's the $1 billion. How much did Avatar made?
Avatar. I'm not sure how much Avatar made actually.
Uh, no,
Oh, that's not what I picked, but okay.
I think it's the first. Uh, I think it made 2 billion, 2.3 billion
They made
dollars. Yeah,
2.9 billion.
2.9. Okay, it is. Oh no, that's. But I think for is it the number one on R-rated movies or it's still?
Uh, Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, yes, it is.
Oh,
And then
that's fair.
Avatar 2 made $2.32 billion.
Oh, uh-huh.
And then
Yeah,
Avengers
that's
Endgame made $2.7 billion. So definitely has
that's
some catching up to
that's
do,
fair.
but
Uh, yeah, but for R-rated movie, it's very high for an R-rated movie. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I think you can't like think about a $1 billion and like grasp the amount of money that it's $1 billion. It's like mind blowing if
yeah,
a movie surpass like $1 billion. Yeah,
yeah. Deadpool and Wolverine becomes top grossing R-rated pick of all time, passing Todd Phillips' Joker just a couple years ago.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Do you think Joker two like Joker two, what's it called? It's called something like in French. Do you think it will surpass Deadpool?
it might, it might because it has Harley Quinn in it. Um, I'm not
Yeah,
sure if I'm being honest.
yeah. It's Lady Gaga will be Harley Quinn, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yes.
Harley Quinn. Yeah,
Yeah,
it would be. I think it would be a great movie. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. It is set for release on October 4th, 2024. So we'll see. We'll see how it does. Couple in a couple months.
Is earlier than in the US. So yeah,
Yeah.
it will be released before you, I think, with a day or two.
Yeah, probably. Ours usually get released on a Friday. So
Yeah, ours in Thursday, I think. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, because we like have our vacations. Yeah, no, yeah, our vacations is in Friday and Saturday. Yeah,
Mm, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
yeah. I think also there is a movie called The Crawl. Will be Bill Skarsgård, the one who was the actor from It.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will be like uh, the movie The Crow. I didn't watch the the previous one, which people on social media were saying that like the actor who made who like was acting like the Crow was very good in the role. You know?
Oh, The Crow. Yeah, I heard The Crow was good. Um,
Yeah.
the new one, is the new one out yet, or is it still being made?
No, it's I yo it will be released on 22 August.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
think yeah it will be this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that should be interesting.
Yeah. So they're making of movies very yeah it's very common in Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know this or anything, but the Crow is the original Crow is actually based on a graphic novel called The Crow.
Oh yeah I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
I heard,
Cool.
I don't know
Cool.
if this is true. I should probably look it up, but I heard they were thinking about making a Kick-Ass 3. I don't know if you saw Kick-Ass.
Yeah. No, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I
super
didn't
good
watch.
movie. I like both 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But I heard they're gonna make a third one. I don't know if that's true though.
It's crazy. Is it the actor who made Quicksilver's movie? I think the lead actor, right?
Could you say that again? You kind of cut out.
Oh, I was saying the lead actor of Kick-Ass is the same one who was the Quicksilver in the Avengers movie, the Avengers: Age of Ultron. Like in
Um,
the MCU, yeah, I think.
uh, I don't believe so. No. Oh, yes, he was. Yes,
Yeah,
yep, he was.
yeah.
Yeah. So there is actually, I was correct. It's not called Kick-Ass 3 like I thought it was, but there
The
is a third Kick-Ass movie called School Fight.
school fight. It will
Yeah.
be like Kick-Ass school fight, right?
Yes. Yep. It's gonna come out as School Fight.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know. It will have the same cast. Uh,
No, it will not. January 2024, the project was announced by producer Matthew Vaughn to be a standalone sequel to Kick-Ass 2 and the first of a new trilogy in the Kick-Ass franchise, with the next film being directed by Walters, being titled The Stuntman. So it's a sequel, but not gonna feature the original cast.
I see. I think I don't know. Is it like it was like a comedy movie, like action
Uh,
comedy?
yeah, it's like superheroes. It's like real life
Yeah.
superheroes.
Yeah, I see. Great. I wanted to ask something like it was like something interesting for me.
Okay.
Do you think like if there's a TV show that will be done as a movie, what do you think will be the best for this? Like something was only a TV show and they're like making a movie of it.
Um. Well, I know two. I know two that are actually happening.
Really?
Um. If I was to choose one that doesn't have a movie already in the works, um, I would say probably the last thing for to make about Fallout. I think would be a movie just to wrap everything up. Um. Just because I really like
But
Fallout.
yeah, but I think Fallout is like has its own world, and its world is dense for a movie to be made. I Yeah, I think it's like it, they will make like sequels for it, but I think to be made a TV show is it's great for that. I don't know
I
because
think I think
they're like
I think the movie that they're or the show that they're making, like the story that the show is about, I think really works well as a show. There are definitely a few things you could do as a movie though in the Fallout universe. Like it could be like sorry, it could be like anthology movies where like you go through different vaults and stuff and kind of get a taste of other stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah, it will be just one story from Fallout, and they're like sticking with a single story from it, not like multiple storylines, right?
Yeah, you'd follow one person, and you wouldn't even like get the whole story. You would just get like 2.5 hours of it or whatever, and then you just gotta
Yeah,
kind of figure out. You just gotta think about yourself what they would do next.
yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah,
Yeah. Um. Okay. I'm not sure if you heard about this, but I'm gonna go through the whole thing here. So, you know Mickey Mouse, right, from Disney.
who?
Mickey Mouse,
Oh,
the
sorry, I didn't hear it right. Okay,
That's
yeah,
okay.
sorry.
Okay. So so Mickey Mouse was first introduced in 1928 as Steamboat Willie. Okay. Um, Steamboat Willie, I want to say at the beginning of this year, became just Steamboat Willie, not Mickey Mouse as a whole, just Steamboat Willie. Um, Steamboat Willie became public domain beginning of this year, January 1st. Um, there's a horror movie called Mousetrap that features this character. Are you gonna go see it?
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a fan of horror movies, but I've heard the movies Winnie the Pooh. I think
Yes.
they when it yeah it became a public domain.
Yep.
They yeah I don't know what it's weird that like they're changing like 180-degree for a character or something to be from like a cartoon or for the family or kids movie to like a horror movie, that's I don't know. I understand that, but it's like they can they make a movie from this Winnie the Pooh, either Mickey Mouse or Winnie the Pooh, to make it like an interesting movie? Do you think that would be the case? Or
Can they make it interesting? Yes. Are they going to? No, because they're looking for a quick cash in. I honestly,
yeah,
if you did it correctly, you could make Winnie the Pooh a good horror movie character, but they're not gonna. So, which sucks because you really could if you put some time into it, you just put some work into it, you definitely could.
yeah, I see. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, there's a lot of I think a lot of things in the public domain that you can adapt or like make it into a movie. Like Sherlock Holmes is from the public domain in the public domain, right?
Yes, yes, he is in the
Yeah,
public domain.
yeah. They made interesting movies, but yeah, the Robert Downey Jr. movies and
Hmm.
also the Benedict Cumberbatch. I think the
The
TV
show,
show of it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, and also there was a movie with I think sorry, it was called Watson and Holmes. I think it was with the Anchorman actor. I I don't know why. I'm
Oh,
like
yes,
yeah,
yep, yep.
forgetting their names.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
I think it was Will Ferrell and John C. Riley.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's Will Ferrell.
Yep, I do remember that. I heard it was not good.
Yeah, I also heard that. Yeah, uh, yeah, it was like. But I think they were released at like
Hey, hey, hey,
at
hey!
this.
Sorry, my
What's
I'm gonna mute myself.
okay? Yeah, I was saying talking about like Sherlock Holmes and the the like Mania. I think where like movies were released and then the TV show and then the Will Ferrell's movie of Watson and Sherlock. Yeah,
Yeah. Did you know that in the original stories, Sherlock Holmes did cocaine?
really,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
insane.
Have you ever seen the show House MD with Hugh Laurie?
No, but I heard about yeah. He was like he was a pessimist, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He's based on Sherlock Holmes, and he has a Oh God, I don't remember the pill now, but he has a pill addiction,
Oh,
and that's taken from Sherlock Holmes from the original stories.
really? Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, he was like I think he was like trying to figure out what's happening, like sort of investigating like a patient or something.
Yeah, it's good. I highly recommend it. I'm not sure if you want to talk about TV shows on here, but it's definitely good. But okay, have you ever seen the show Community?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
making a movie. I heard about making. They're making a
Yes,
movie,
they're
right?
making a movie. Let me get some more details on here because I don't want to pull it all from.
Yeah, it was a cool TV show. I liked it. I don't want to sound like this, but I liked it more than Rick and Morty, to be honest. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it was great. I think I think the most popular episode in it, the paint ah uh, like they were making like an action episode where the
Yeah,
paintball
paintball.
episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, they were the most popular uh, episodes in it. It was like yeah, it was a great episode, of course. Uh,
Yeah.
I also like the in the episodes. I also like the the like they're mocking each other and
Yeah.
uh, when they fight, like everyone is like doing something secretly to another one, and then in one episode, I think everything is like uh, is told in it. I like the when Jeff was marrying or proposing for Bretta, and she found out that what's the other girl? Uh,
Annie.
oh yeah, Annie kissed him in the first season. Am I spoiling the TV show now?
No, no, you're good.
Okay,
You're good.
okay. But there were many episodes for it. Yeah, it's great. It's great too. And I hear also Donald Glover. I think he's returning
Yes.
for the movie.
Yeah. So I just read an article from last month, and so a lot of people think that it's Donald Glover's fault for the movie being delayed so much. It is not his fault. I want to make sure that's clear. But it is happening. It's been in production since 2022. It is definitely happening. It hasn't been shot yet, but it will definitely, or at least in March it hadn't been shot yet. I don't know if it has been now, but yeah. So it is happening. Everyone, as far as I know, everyone's returning except for Chevy Chase, obviously.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, so it looks like we're all like we are. It might come out next year, maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
Did you watched the TV show, right?
Yeah, yeah, yep. I've watched it a few times. I love the show.
Yeah, it's very great.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, is it going to be like a continuation for the TV show
Yeah,
or?
yep. It's gonna be the wrap up of everything from the show.
I hope it it makes great because they're like I heard I didn't watch the TV show while it was on the air, but they were saying that it was canceled like two times. Is it two times, right? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, and then it was like for the Yahoo streaming service.
yeah,
I
yep.
think in
Yahoo
the
Screen.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yep.
and it was like. They were saying, I think in the news they were saying that the community TV show like made the oldest streaming service to be shut down. I think.
Yeah, yeah, because no one used it,
Yeah,
and they paid a
that's
lot of
why.
money for Community.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, are you like are you a Star Wars fan at all?
Oh no, no,
No.
no. I only watched Andor
Okay.
because yeah, they were saying like it's different from anything, but
Yeah.
like yeah, I've watched. I didn't watch at all Star Wars, and yeah, I like it's very. It has many TV shows now and
It does.
too
Yeah.
many movies. Like it's hard to. Yeah, you have to be committed to go into the Star Wars universe. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about Star Wars for a minute. Well, I
Okay,
will.
go ahead.
I will not force you to. I'll talk about it. Um. So the Mandalorian TV show, I believe, is done now. They have 3 seasons. I think it's over. They are making a movie. It's called The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is going to be like the final thing of the show. Um, I'm very excited about it. Comes out May 22nd, 2026. Still got a couple years, but I'm very excited about it. Yeah, I'm over the moon. Heard there's gonna be another Star Wars movie. Hold on, let me look that up. Make sure I'm correct on that because I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Isn't Grogu is the internet, or they're calling him Baby Yoda, right?
Baby Yoda. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's who that
Yeah,
is.
I'm always like reading about Star Wars in the news only, and
Mhm.
like watching some content for it, like yeah, like the TV show which is Boba Fett. I think
Yes.
uh, yeah, wasn't doing great. Uh,
I thought I did all right,
yeah,
but I guess it's just me.
yeah, okay. I That's what I heard, but
We're
I
getting a
don't
new
know.
show called Star Wars Skeleton Crew that will premiere December 3rd. Not sure what that's about, so that'll be interesting. As far as I know, we still have a Ryan Johnson trilogy supposed to be coming out. I haven't heard anything uh taking that
Ryan
away.
Johnson.
Yeah, he directed the eighth movie.
Oh, is he the guy from yeah, Knives Out, right?
Yeah, yeah, he did Knives Out as well. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, but good for you, man.
Yeah.
I think the Star Wars, like if you love them and you like you want from them content, you yeah, you'll be happy right now. But
Oh yeah.
uh, yeah,
Yeah.
like I think Star Trek also getting many TV shows, and I think on Paramount Plus Uh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, hold on. I saw a thing I wanted to read real quick.
Yeah, but I like outside of Star Wars, I like the Knives Out movie, like the movie and the sequel also. I love
Yeah,
them.
I have not seen that yet. Um, but I will soon, and we can talk about it.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Yeah, but, like the Daniel Craig, I think he's making like he's making his role is very. I liked his performance
nice.
in the two movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I guess I lost the thing I wanted to read. Anyway, um, have you watched the James Bond movies at all?
Shoot, man.
Yeah.
uh, this I was like I wanted to watch the Daniel Craig movies from Casino Royale to the last movie. I think No Time to Die. Yeah, I was like I was going to, and I didn't. I don't know what happened, and I didn't watch it yet. But like if I've watched it, we can talk about it then.
Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about something different. So for a while, I don't know if it's actually happening or not, but for a while, a lot of people want Idris Elba. You know who that is, right? Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want him to play the new James Bond in a new series. What would you think about that?
Yeah, it will be interesting. Yeah, I love Idris Elba. If someone played Cyberpunk, he made like the Cyberpunk DLC or the expansion.
Oh,
It was very great. Yeah, it was very great. I love him. Yeah, and he's also from the Thor movies, right?
no, does a lot of action. I don't think he's done a horror movie. I will fact check myself right now though, because I'm not sure.
No, I was talking about Thor movies. The
Oh, is
Thor
he in the horror
movies.
movies?
Yeah,
I
yeah, I think
I guess
yeah,
he could be. I don't watch a lot of those movies, so I'm not sure if he's in those.
yeah. No, I think he is. Yeah, I love him. I love him very much. Yeah, yeah, and I think he will be
Oh,
like a great fit for a James like for James Bond. Yeah,
yeah. He was in the Suicide Squad movie that came out a couple years ago.
yeah. The James Gunn one. Yeah,
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 yeah. He's in a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Oh, yep. He was in Thor, the first Thor movie, 2011. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know
yeah,
that. All right,
yeah.
good to know.
uh,
Um, yeah.
Also, a yeah, I think he like also he's. I love the. Oh, he's British, so
Yes.
the accent would be great for him. Yeah,
Yeah. He
but
has that
he's
deep booming voice. I think it'd be cool.
yeah yeah. Um, I think uh, he also his accent. You will be more like you will know his accent like his American accent. Do you think it's great or
Yeah.
Um, it's good. It's definitely good. I don't know if it's great, but it's definitely better than most. I think. Hey, what's up, man?
Eh, yeah, it took a bit longer than I thought it would.
That's okay. We're talking
yeah?
about
That's
Idris Elba being James Bond. What do you think about that?
That's the British James Bond.
Yeah,
Mm,
the
yeah.
big tall black guy.
Oh yeah, when they
Yeah.
okay.
He has a really deep voice.
Yeah, I'm kind of half and half on him. He's a fine actor. It's always a
No,
bit
man.
jarring. It's always a bit jarring when they change the race of an actor or a established character.
Oh, sure.
No, but he has the like the vibe of it, and the like
Yeah.
he's. I think he's a great fit for it. I don't know. Like he has the charisma for it. I think.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
dissing his acting skills.
Yeah.
Do you know who James Bond is based on? Partly,
Isn't he based on that like other British dude from like an even older movie?
kind of. Ian Fleming was the cousin of Christopher Lee.
Mm,
Do we all know who Christopher Lee is?
vaguely.
Christopher Lee, he was in well, for me, he was in Star Wars. He played Count Dooku.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
actually played in a James Bond movie as one of the villains too. But I don't remember which one.
Man,
Isn't
he made it
Christopher
to
Lee?
93.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, isn't he the he played uh he was in Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes. Yep. He was in Lord of the Rings. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he's been in movies since 1958.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently
Wow.
he was 6'5".
Yeah, he was tall. Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's massive.
Yep. He was also in the original Wicker Man.
Yep.
Yep.
Alice in Wonderland,
Oh
The
yeah.
Corpse Bride,
Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
uh,
Oh yeah. He was
Gremlins
in a lot of
movie.
shit, man.
Oh yeah. Seemed like he slowed down after the 1900s kind of went
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, at least he was part of when Star Wars was like pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely one of those that made it pretty good.
Hey Ford, do you have a fan or anything that's like sweeping back and forth?
I think it's my laptop fan. I think
Hmm.
because it's very.
I can just periodically hear it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know. I think the when the laptop like gets heated up, the fan is like goes crazy.
Mm. Yeah,
Uh,
there's definitely no better, at least to me, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory than the one where Wonka's like when he's first introduced, he's walking with like a limp
Yeah.
and the cane, and then he loses his cane, does a front flip.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
completely
I've
improvised.
watched it.
Oh, what would you say, Jared?
That whole thing was completely improvised.
It was improvised? Dang. I
Yeah.
thought I heard it was he said he wouldn't do the movie if he didn't do that.
Well, what they wanted was him to walk out like that and just be like that the entire time. And he's like,
Mhm.
"Well, that doesn't make sense to me." And then he did the flip.
I heard that he was making this move to like uh, reveal to the people or like give something that he's like he tricked people from the first of the movie. He likes to trick people. I think
He
that
does.
uh, they wanted to like represent this in his personality. I think.
Dang dogs.
I feel that.
Yeah. Also about mentioning Wonka, they're like they remade it like two times with Johnny Depp and then what's his name?
Actually,
The
they're two different adaptations.
Hmm.
They're not technically. The second one isn't technically a remake. It's just two
oh,
separate visions of the book.
I see, I see.
That
But
almost reminds me of Gulliver's Travels. You
Oh
know
yeah,
the whole what do you call it? Like Answer to the Universe is 47. You know that
Yeah.
whole bit. So some people hate and love that series because the book and the movie are wildly different.
Really?
And I love there's an in-universe explanation for why it's different, and every remake kind of has to be different by those rules.
Oh.
Oh,
So there's this thing called like an improbability drive where they like travel, so it like basically scatters everything.
Right.
So everything has to be different because
Okay.
of that technically.
Okay. Gotcha. That
oh.
makes sense.
I've watched. I think I've watched only the movie Jack Black's movie. I think the I've watched only that one.
I haven't watched any of them, but I heard the original one. I'm not sure which one, but what one of the original ones is good. I don't know. I don't know which one though.
Okay.
All right.
How
Yeah. Go ahead.
how'd that BioShock conversation end? You think they're gonna be able
Um,
to pull it off at all, or?
man, I'm hoping that they're trying to make a cinematic universe out of it, so they better be fucking good.
Ugh, but the millions of dollars for just I mean, what I hope is they don't get a bunch of big budget like actors for it.
Yeah. Yeah. The best thing to do is like how they did with um like Star Wars and Fallout and stuff, where they get like kind of known people, but also a lot of unknown people.
Yeah, because it cuts like $500 million from your budget. Like,
Yeah,
I think just The Rock typically wants like 100 million just to show up.
yeah, it's insane. Those big movie stars, they ask for a lot of money. Which I mean, if you get them in in your movie, odds are they're going to give you a lot of money from that as well. But I don't know. I think that's kind of insane.
I usually
I
just think
also
it's not worth the bill they come with.
you know, I think also the world that will be like if you made it from the games to the movies, the world has to be like it has to be structured right, and also that takes a lot of money. I think.
See, the problem is like it's something like Fallout, where it's like where the show is like not directly adapting a game, but it's more adapting the world. Versus Bioshock, which when it came out was like a movie.
Now, that would be sick if they did what they did with Fallout, because Fallout, the TV show, is just after New Vegas.
Yeah.
If you went with the bad ending of BioShock, the last one, not Rapture, but the last one before Rapture, I think 2 or 3.
Okay.
I forget. You go with the bad ending of that and you do a movie off of that, it's gonna be amazing.
That would be interesting.
Because
You're
I don't know
talking.
if you remember the ending of it.
I never played it.
Oh, okay. So basically the main character dies and all these like little sisters, which are like genetically modified kids, and they're like kind of caretakers. They're these kind of super warriors in suits and stuff.
Oh.
They get released into like the local population.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like because Bioshock happens like deep under the sea,
Right, I did know that. Yeah.
and like a submarine basically comes up to the surface near I think like New York.
Hmm.
And so it'd be almost like a Quiet Place Two type
Yeah.
of or possibly type of movie.
Right. Interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a million ways they could do it.
Yeah. I was talking to one of my coworkers about the Fallout show, and I was like, "Yeah, they're gonna go to New Vegas, which means no matter what, we will get a canonical ending to New Vegas,
Hmm.
which will be interesting and how they play that."
which I assume they're going to do the whole no ending is technically canon,
Right.
where like they pick and choose pieces of each canon.
Yeah. That would make more sense than to solidify one ending versus just pulling from all of them.
Because if I remember right, the Vegas Strip is just empty. So like,
Yeah, I mean it's like 4 or 5 different factions want to take it over.
yeah. So that's a
And
really I feel like it's gonna be really hard to write a good ending off of that. Like
yeah,
with that big of like a event happening.
right. Now that could play into um well, it looked kind of abandoned. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they're going to do that honestly.
Yeah, because it would be kind of boring if Mr. House like won the game because he probably would have just taken over. I mean, if any faction won, they should have kind of like taken everything over.
Right.
So that's why
I
it's kind of
think
leaning into the in between.
I think Caesar Legion will be like interesting if he like if they make the ending of it, which like Caesar Legion like controls the the Vegas Strip. I think it will be
That would
interesting.
be interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if they have enough money to pull out the someone has the Helios laser bit.
I
Yeah.
hope so. I
Yeah, I
hope
mean
so.
that would be wildly expensive, but an amazing scene.
Fallout season 2 starts shooting next month, so I'm really excited to get that soon.
Oh,
You know, not nearly as many like glaring plot holes as I thought they were gonna have.
Yeah, no, it
mm,
was pretty concrete. The one that a lot of people are upset about is when they go into the vault and they it has the fall of Shady Sands. I'm not sure if I'm spoiling anything here, but the fall of Shady
It's
Sands
been
is
long enough.
yeah, it's 2277, and people got pissed because they're like, well, it doesn't make sense because Shady Sands is a part of the Fall New Vegas thing, and Fall New Vegas takes place in 2281, and people are very upset about that. Well, what's his name? Todd Howard? Is it Todd Howard? Is that his name? Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. He came out on one an interview with somebody and said that the bomb dropped on that Hank McClane put the bomb that Hank McClane had dropped on it right after Fallout New Vegas.
Mm.
Some people didn't like that explanation, but obviously, I mean, he was a part of that, a part of making the show, so I'm sure that that's canon to me. So
Yeah, like the only plot hole I wasn't a big fan of was the power armor thing. I've mentioned it before. That's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
I
mean, the guy in the power armor also dying to Yaogua was a little goofy, but it's at least it's somewhat fit.
right, yeah, I do like that it was uh oh, fuck, what is his name? Michael Rappaport. I thought it was funny. It was Michael Rappaport that was that
Hmm.
asshole and died.
Yeah, in the beginning of the series of Fallout, power armor used to be just so wildly strong.
Yeah,
It's a little sad, but also makes sense to see how they've like adapted it for future, more FPS games.
right. Yeah,
Because like the old Fallout's most things would just be like 1 damage, 0 damage, one.
yeah,
Be getting shot by raiders and just standing there.
right. Yeah, yeah. No, it's a it. I think if you haven't played Fallout, I think it's a definitely a good introduction to the world as well.
Yeah, I can say that because Fallout New Vegas is a one of those games you should have probably played like Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 because it's one of the less friendly Fallouts.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't go anywhere but the beaten path without just horribly dying.
That is very true.
Though I love that game. I mean, of course, I'm a New Vegas fanboy, but
Yeah, me too.
Fallout 76 just made me sad when that came out.
Yeah, I did not like that one at all. I played that one, and I was like, man, this one kind of sucks.
The saddest part is now that guy is technically the strongest survivor of like any of the games.
Love that.
So whenever anyone brings up that argument, I'm just like, nuh-uh, it's 76. He killed a 300-foot tall bat that shot out rabies.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they definitely made the game better, but it was just never something I was too into.
Right? Yeah, it's like it was always like a. It's also like a online game too.
Yeah, and a buggy one at that.
Yeah, for real. All
Remember
right.
when?
Yeah.
I remember when they were crashing the game because people found a glitch to launch all 3 nukes at once. Just
Jesus.
the entire map was death. You just had to either die or log out before the nukes hit.
Oh my god.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Last things, anyone?
No.
No.
All right. Yeah. So this is episode 2. I think it went pretty well. Fortunately, obviously, Hobo was missing for most of it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He'll be back in more episodes, I promise. This one actually went better than the last one, surprisingly.
Yeah. I think I hope it stays like that. I hope my internet will not be a problem again.
I'm hoping it definitely might have been your computer trying to use your camera as well.
Yeah, I think that also.
Yeah, neither
that-
used your camera, and I assume there was no problems this time.
No, I mean we were literally just having a conversation. Like it wasn't like anything like last time.
Oh, cool.
It was very surprising.
Well, there shouldn't be God willing, there shouldn't be anything that stops me next episode.
Let's hope.
I'll be there to interrupt everyone as much as possible.
God, we can't wait. No, just kidding. Yeah, so everyone has the document now, so we can kind of, as the week goes on, we can add stuff to it.
Yeah.
No, I'm really glad that we all did this.
Yeah,
Very fun.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, that was episode 2 of Uncultured, a movie podcast. For Fawad and Hobo, my name is Jerry Weathers. Thank you everybody for listening. This will be up Monday. You'll probably hear it Monday. And yeah, so I think recording Friday and uploading Monday is probably gonna be our schedule.
Okay, cool.
It seems to be all right. All right. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you guys next time.